Okay, I'm going to start with one of the most important factors affecting the tone, fingernails. How do you go about shaping them? Well, you find lots of people shape their nails in lots of different ways. After all, everyone's fingers and nails are different. So you're going to have to find what suits you best by trial and error. But there are a couple of rules you can follow. You don't want the nails to be too long like this, or they may catch on the strings and be difficult to release. If you view the nail from this side, you should just see 1 millimetre or so of nail. Make sure they're not too short either though, or you may miss the string altogether. Okay, let's have a look at the eye finger. Now you can either make the nail follow the shape of the fingers, or do as I do and put a small ramp on the nail. Bear in mind that the start of the stroke is here and the end is here. I don't know if this is true, but my first proper teacher told me that by using a ramp like this, when you pluck a note, because the nail is bigger on one side, it pushes the string down towards the back of the guitar, and the string vibrates this way, causing the sound to project forward with more volume. Imagine this nail file is the string. The string is straight, but the nail touches the string at an angle, so if the angle of this ramp is the same as the angle between the finger and the string, the nail is shaped to fit exactly on the string. Be careful though not to make too dark a sound this way. You don't want it to be too muddy, you want it to cut through. I heard or read somewhere someone say that the ramp shape helped them to get a good grip on the string, and I think this is a really good description. So let's have a look at a few nail shapes that work and some that don't. This shape is bad because of this point here. I've grown out my nail to show you just how bad it can sound. The last thing the string touches is going to be this point, and the sound will be very thin. Have a listen. You'll get the same problem with this shape here in the corners, and the nail is not going to want to let go of the string easily. This isn't quite so bad, but you've not got much nail in contact with the string, so the sound is still going to be fairly thin and trebly. So I think our ramp shape is best. You've got more nail in contact with the string for a bigger sound, and you'll learn later you've got an area of flesh and nail here to help prepare the stroke, and the ramp to push the string back into the guitar for more volume. The M finger will look pretty similar to the I. Some people shape their A fingers like this with a ramp on the other side. I used to play in this way, but in recent years I've decreased the ramp a little. But the most important thing is for each of the 3 fingers to be able to produce a consistent tone. I shape the thumbnail with the ramp on this side, as this means that a lot of nail is in contact with the string at the point of release again, resulting in a big powerful sound. The bigger the volume you get, the bigger the dynamic range, the more you can do with the music. Okay, once you've got your basic shape right, that's when the fun begins. I'll only use a diamond file like this if I've been lazy or I've been on holiday and I haven't done my nails for a couple of weeks and there's quite a lot of nail to come off. Be really careful, as you can remove weeks of good growth in a couple of files. Okay, how does this sound? Horrible! So when you've got the basic shape there, switch to a file like this. Start to really shape the nails and get rid of any edges until you think you're near to the shape that you want. Better, but not good enough. Now get yourself some emery paper like this, but really fine grade, 1000, 1200 or even finer. You can get this easily from eBay. If you tear an inch square or so of emery paper off, it makes it easier to work with. Try to polish all the way around the nail. The top, the front, and most importantly, underneath. This is the most important because that's where the string goes. Sounds good now. Think you're finished? No. Now get some emery paper that you've already used and rub some together like this, and repeat the last process. You'll always see guitarists doing this before they play, and I'll even redo this after playing for an hour or less because the wound bass strings will wear down my nails pretty quickly. Try checking how smooth the nail is by using your thumbnail along the nail. It should feel like glass. You'll be amazed at how small an irregularity you can feel in this way. Something that helps get the nails perfect shape is that sometimes